For lots of financiers, the attraction of rare earth elements is difficult to resist, most significantly, gold. It is one of the most desired and popular financial investments worldwide due to the fact that it can provide rewarding returns in any financial investment portfolio. Gold is usually considered to be a safe investment and a hedge versus inflation since the cost of the metal increases when the US dollar decreases. Something investors require to think about is that a lot of 401(k) retirement plans do not enable for the direct ownership of physical gold or gold derivatives such as futures or options agreements. However, there are some indirect methods to get your hands on some gold in your 401(k). However, gold individual retirement accounts do exist that concentrate on holding precious metals for retirement savings. Investors can nonetheless discover particular mutual funds or ETFs that hold gold or gold mining stocks through their 401(k)s. Rolling over a 401(k) to a self-directed IRA may give financiers higher access to more varied types of investment in gold. A 401(k) strategy is a self-directed employer-sponsored retirement cost-saving strategy. Provided by many companies, countless Americans depend on these tax-advantaged financial investment strategies to help them live out their retirement years comfortably. People can divert part of their salary on a pre-tax basis towards long-lasting financial investments, with many employers offering to make partial or even 100% matching contributions to the cash invested in the plan by staff members. Plans feature contribution limitations set by the Internal Profit Service, Internal Revenue Service. For example, staff members are permitted to put away $19,500 from their income into a 401(k) for 2020 and 2021. Anyone 50 and older can also make catch-up contributions of approximately $6,500 each year into their strategies. These strategies are typically managed by a fund supervisor or financial services group. Business typically use employees a variety of different investment alternatives so they can diversify their investments, generally through a selection of shared funds. Enrollees can choose from a range of funds, consisting of small and large cap funds, mutual fund, index funds all with various growth capacity. That's why financiers might have an interest in moving a part of their 401(k) financial investment portfolio properties to benefit from precious metals costs in the gold industry. One of the best methods to ride the gold wave is to invest straight in the physical product. But there's a catch when it concerns 401(k)s. Really, couple of plans in fact enable financiers the option of investing directly in gold bullion. In fact, the vast bulk of 401(k) plans do not allow people to make any direct financial investments into the precious metal. This means you can't head out and purchase gold bullion or gold coins as part of your retirement plan portfolio. The vast majority of 401(k) plans do not enable enrollees to invest directly in gold. For investors who aspire to put their money into gold, there are still alternatives. If your 401(k) does not provide ready access to financial investments in gold, you might still have some versatility to invest in gold through shared funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs. If you can't put your money into concrete gold, you can invest in the valuable metal by buying what the industry calls paper gold, or through shared funds. By checking out the fund descriptions offered with your 401(k) strategies, investors can find one or more potential mutual funds that use substantial direct exposure to gold by virtue of holding stocks of companies taken part in the gold mining industry. This is an actively managed, inexpensive, value-oriented fund. Since February 28, 2021, the fund had approximately $1.7 billion in assets under management, AUM, and an expenditure ratio of 0.79%. The fund is primarily invested in gold expedition, mining, and production companies such as Barrick Gold, Newmont Corporation, Franco-Nevada, and Agnico Eagle Mines. A 401(k) plan with a brokerage alternative gives private investors the liberty to buy a much wider range of assets through a regular brokerage account, hence supplying access to all kinds of gold financial investments. For workers enrolled in such a plan, one of the simplest, lowest-cost means of getting direct exposure to gold is by investing in exchange-traded funds, ETFs.